Today, there was a new content update in Fortnite that did several things, including unvaulting the LMG, allowing players to choose between Boogie Bombs or the Rift to go to return from the vault next. Also, the next update, 20.30, was dropped into the staging servers, which means we should get this update next week. And of course, along with it, a ton of storyline updates. As the 7 barrel on in their quest against the IO and we continue to think about what could be, I find myself pondering the same question over and over again. Can we trust the Origin? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. P. Welcome back to another video. This is the place to be for the latest and greatest Fortnite theory, storyline updates, and lore developments. Make sure to subscribe and join the team. We'd love to have you. This video is going to be entirely you guys. Your comments, your theories from YouTube, from Discord, from Twitter, from wherever you can send me a theory. I will take it. If you want to be featured, leave a comment down below, join the Discord server, and let's get rolling. So the first comment comes from June the Swan, who says, I believe that something may happen and the IO will start to overpower the 7 a little bit. That sounds awfully similar to another comment I got from my guy Obsolete, who said, I feel like the 7 are gonna take everything except Covert Cavern, and then boom, you looking for this doomsday device? The IO are just gonna destroy everything. They say this, of course, in reference to the video I uploaded yesterday about the 7 basically just looking like it's a cakewalk in terms of winning this war. The IO are putting up a little resistance. We thought they'd be stronger, so why are they retreating so hard? Like I said in that video, it seems like they're hiding something and that they've got something up their sleeves, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I definitely agree. I mean, who even knows how strong this doomsday device the IO is making, and who knows what it's capable of? Who knows if it's similar to Midas's doomsday device? None of these questions are currently able to be accurately answered. Check out this comment from Brink, who says, in one of the newest depictions of the last and current Fortnite islands, there was also the cavern-like in-between areas separating them. I wonder if a future season will deal with these caves underground and almost be like a new underground Fortnite map. I think that would be really cool. Brink is of course talking about the areas depicted to be the separating piece between the Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 islands. This is the same area that the IO dug with drills up through the map to get to us. And yeah, it basically just looks like a whole bunch of caves and caverns and stalagmites and whatever in there. Doesn't look like much of anything, but who knows what's going on over on the Chapter 2 map on the flip side of the current island. What if the IO drilling a path up through the center of the island has actually opened up a hole, a passageway if you will, that would allow anything going on over there to actually come through and for us to go back through, creating some sort of underground infrastructure and including it in a future season would be super cool. I would love to explore these caverns and see what's going on down there. Next up, we're exploring the Theory channel in my Discord server. New member, so glad to have you. Dark Lord says, I think in the future, we'll be seeing more from the Chapter 2 side. We don't actually know what state the island is left in after the flip, besides the Cube Queen getting sent back to her home reality or whatever that was. Pretty sure she's not dead. The mega leak a few seasons ago said she'd play a part in Chapter 3. Maybe some loopers got left behind, or some remnants of cube stuff are still on the island, like the corrupted soil, shadow stones, which I'm pretty sure are baby cubes, even the sideways. Just because the queen's gone doesn't mean that the sideways can't keep happening. Also, the IO may retreat back to the Apollo Island and we'll have to pursue them. Kinda tying it back up with Brink's previous comment, that would be super cool. That's one of the top few things I'd love to see Fortnite implement. In response, the Sensation says, yeah, Chapter 2 is basically just destroyed and corrupted, in which Dark Lord fires back and says which could pose a problem to both the Chapter 3 side of the island and the 0 point itself. Maybe the 0 point surfaces on our side to escape oncoming corruption, but becomes compromised after exposure, like in Chapter 2 Season 5. So we have to deal with a potential reality implosion, as well as another last reality assault. It can't mean nothing that the Origin is the Cube King. That's totally gonna come back to bite, in which case Clumsy Pineapple, another new member, says, the Origin could backstab us. We can't trust him. He's literally the Cube King. I am really surprised nobody's brought this up until now. It's a great point. I mean, the Origin is a very committed member of the Seven, and he does a great job with the organization, and he's clearly got a lot of importance. I would imagine he's loyal, but is there even the slightest 1% chance that he could, for some reason, flip allegiances back to the cubes, back to the last reality, if something were to start going south? With all this insider info he's gotten as a member of the Seven, it would sure help him in his cause. We've recently talked about an imposter in the Seven betraying the group. Names we've thrown out have been the Paradigm, the Imagined, but now we're throwing in the Origin into that equation, because at this point, for all we know, he could end up betraying the Seven. Remember, he was
king of the cubes. He had all the power, but yeah, he didn't realize the cubes devour.
I think it's worth pointing out that within this new mini update that we got this morning, there were some new quests put into the game, which showcase the Battle of Rocky Reels, in which case the player needs to help the Seven and the Seven agents at the area defeat the IO, do various tasks in their acquisition, or at least their hope of acquisition, to take over this territory. A lot of crazy developments going on. Make sure to leave your theories in the comments section for a chance to be featured. Come on, you guys know I love giving an outlet and a platform for you guys to voice your opinions and be heard, so please, by all means, my mind is open. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, ladies and gentlemen, keep it cool and take it easy.